Alrighty, Merry Christmas, everybody. We're going to do the 12 days of Christmas today. I hope everybody's going to join in and you're not too busy to get a little bit of workout in. So 12 days of Christmas generally is just like the song, but we're not going to do it that way. It gets very confusing and it's a lot of work. So since you're doing this at home by yourselves, we'll keep it kind of simple, and we're just going to move through the movements. One of one movement, two of the next, 3, 4, okay, of each different movement. So it is a lot to remember as far as which movement goes. I would just enlarge your email with, the workout written on it and just stick that right up there, and then you can just kind of follow right through and shoot for 2 rounds, okay? So, so it starts with a 200-meter run or walk. That's your warm-up. You don't even have to do a warm-up for today. It's just going to be right into the run or walk, and then we're going to move through a bunch of dumbbell movements, okay? So go do your run, your walk, and then come back, and you're going to do 2, because that was number 1, 2 dumbbell thrusters. So we grab our dumbbells, and I'm using a moderate to light pair that I can use the whole time. If you've got several pairs and you want to set them out and then switch in between, perfect. Sometimes you'll need 2. Sometimes you'll need just 1. All right, your dumbbell thruster. So if you're picking it up off the ground, all right, of course I've got myself pulled in nice and tight. I'm protecting my spine. I'm gonna pick my dumbbells up. I can pick them up, clean them, right into my squat, and then press overhead. If you want to just start from here, we squat, and as we come up, we're using that momentum and our big hip drive to push them up over our head. So full speed, that looks like that, okay? So it's not just squat, stand, push, all right? It's that big hip drive coming from down low to pushing up, okay? Bringing the head through at the end. So 2 of those. Then we're gonna go right into 3 dumbbell lateral raises out to the side. So again, make sure you're protected. Shoulder blades are pushed down on your pockets, into your pockets, and we come up to the side and down, up and down, and you'll do 3 of those. Then you move right on to 4 sumo deadlift high pulls. So I'm going to use both dumbbells. I'll just kind of pen them together, the heads, pretend like they're a barbell, maybe. So I've got that herniated grip, so my palms are facing me. My legs are well outside my hips, all right? So if we pretended it's a barbell, we're not going to touch the floor with them. We can kind of start the mid-shin, and then we use our big hip extension and pull them up. My elbows stay nice and high. So my sumo deadlift looks like this, okay? Use those big hips, and we pull that up, all right? Then you move on to 5 dumbbell squats. All right, similar to the thruster, you can rest them on your shoulders and then just descend into 5 squats. Okay, weights through your heels, shifting that weight backwards, okay, down into there. Keep your chest nice and high for those squats. All right, right on into 6 bent over rows. So we're pulled in tight, hinged at the hips, my back is flat, and then I squeeze them up, all right? 6 of those. So we feel the muscles, your lats, your middle traps working. And 7 good mornings. I'm going to put one of my dumbbells down for the good morning and just hug this other one to my chest. All right, again, we're going to hip hinge. My feet are hip distance apart, pulled in tight. I'm going to hinge at the hips, keep my chin tucked, my back nice and flat. All right, so my posture is as straight as I could be. If I were standing against the wall and all of my body parts were against the wall and I step away, I still want to be that straight. Tuck, and then bend it over, okay? That's your good morning. We've done plenty of those. Then good old-fashioned bicep curls, okay? So we're on to number 8. So just find a nice stance. Put your palms facing out, tucked into your side. Everything's squeezed tight, so the only thing that's working is your biceps. Elbow flexion, okay? You'll do 8 of those, and then we'll move right into a kickback. So you're gonna get in that bent over row position again. So my back's nice and flat. Elbows are tucked to my side, all right, to a 90-degree bend, and then I'm just gonna straighten them, all right? This one you may have to lighten that dumbbell up a tad. So just straight back. The only thing that moves is your elbow. You should just feel that in the tricep. After kickbacks, we're gonna move to the floor. And I'm gonna take one dumbbell and we're gonna do those kayaks. So I'm holding the dumbbell in the center, my heels are on the floor, I'm pulled in nice and tight. I'm gonna tap on one side and tap on the other. All right, that's 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, all the way to 10, okay? Keeping this pulled in nice and tight. Then you can grab your second dumbbell, lay back, feet are flat, my back is nice and flat, I got that posterior pelvic tilt, my arms are straight out to the side, elbows bent, I'm gonna push straight up, all right? Give it that extra little push at the top, okay? Really squeezing across those chest muscles. Dumbbell 4 press, okay? That's 11 of those. All right? And we're gonna climb up, and we're gonna do some dumbbell deadlifts. That's day number 12. So, feet are hip distance apart, okay? I'm holding tight, so basically my good morning. All right, and then we can come down, and then stand back up, okay? Just come down, slight knee bend, back up. 10 of those, or 12 of those, I'm sorry. 12 days of Christmas. All right, so it seems like a lot, but it's all with a relatively easy to moderate weight. And again, let's go for 2 rounds of that. All right, so then you take off again for your 200-meter walk or run, and then back through those movements one more time, okay? So make a big copy so you can see what you've got to do, and have a great time with it. Turn on some fun Christmas music, and yeah, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas.